What's going on YouTube? Today we're going over the Sumo RDL. This movement will primarily work our hamstrings, our glutes, our adductors, as well as our erectors and our anterior core as stabilizers. We're going to take a stance that is a little bit wider than hip width. We don't want our feet turned completely out. We don't want them completely straight. We just want them somewhere in the middle, about 45 degrees angled outward. We'll grab our weight, which could be a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or even a barbell, and we're going to reach the hips back while reaching that weight towards the arch of the foot. I want you to focus on keeping equal weight in the big toe, pinky toe, and heel, and I also slightly want you to think about spreading the floor apart with your feet. I would absolutely master the regular RDL before you start messing with the stance and go into a sumo RDL. You need to understand the rules before you start breaking the rules. All the mistakes here are going to be very similar to those we went over in our RDL video. So the first most common mistake is lifting up the chin, therefore placing excessive stress on the cervical and lumbar spine. I instead want you to maintain a neutral neck. I like to think about starting this motion looking about 6 feet in front of me, and then the hips are going to reach back, keeping the ribs pressed to the belly button the whole time. Common mistake number 2 right here is reaching only down and not reaching the hips back. The RDL is an equal balance of both. The hips have to go back and that weight has to go down. Like I mentioned before, I also want you to think about spreading the floor apart through your feet. So we're driving out this way that my hands are moving. We're going to think about this on the way down as well as on the way up. I briefly alluded to it before, but you can also do this exercise with a dumbbell if your gym does not have kettlebells. You will simply stand the dumbbell up long ways and hold on to that top head of the dumbbell. Of course, all the same cues will apply here. The main things we're thinking about are equal weight on the foot, spread the floor apart, reach the hips back, and reach that weight down. And that is the Sumo RDL.